Hi, welcome to the garden. I'm just trying to get a quick video in before it starts raining. There's some storms rolling in, but just wanted to show you what's new. It's a little bit windy, so bear with me if my mic picks that up. The herb bed, I never start over here, so I figured I'd start here today, is doing really well. Basil's looking good, thyme's looking great, dill's growing, oregano's a lot more crawling along the ground than I thought it would be, but it's doing really well. It's not choking out the dill. So all that's looking good. I actually got rid of one of the smaller basil plants to plant in. I ordered some on sale end of the season dahlias, so I put those in here. I got rid of the cornflower that just hasn't bloomed at all. So I made some room there. The chives have gotten out of control, and then down here I just planted, kind of as an experiment, some scallions from the grocery store that we used, and I just kind of cut off the green and planted the root of them, and they're growing, doing pretty good. Rosemary's also looking nice. So that's looking good. I did throw some fresh dirt into the mint, and it seems to be liking that. I got this pot up and running, which is my milkweed and angelonia, and that's doing well. I'm on the lookout for my monarch caterpillars. Haven't seen any yet. I did see a swallowtail caterpillar on the dill the other day, and I haven't seen it again since, so hopefully he's still there hanging out somewhere and nothing happened. And then our kumquat tree is flowering. It's these really pretty sweet white flowers. New additions, especially in the citrus world, we have a Persian lime tree. That's looking good. This dahlia is actually about to bud, and this is supposed to be a cafe au lait. It's not very big, so either it's just constricted by the pot or it's not what it was labeled to be. The other cafe au lait doesn't have any buds, not really sure why. The leaves on the bottom are suffering a little bit. This is a Meyer lemon tree, so that's a nice addition. Doing well so far. And then this is the Satsuma orange tree, and it's already got new growth on it since it's been planted. All the new citrus was just potted in some citrus soil that also has some fertilizer in it, and they seem to be adjusting well to the transplant. Let's see, we'll start here. These are my cafe au lait dahlias, these four, in addition with the two in the pots. I've got a bud about to pop there, another bud popping there. This bud's not quite as far ahead. This one is got small buds on it, but it's kind of just a lot slower growing, which is kind of funny how that works. And then this one has multiple buds on it. This is the only one I did not pinch. And it's got the first, there she is, the first cafe au lait bloom. A little bit of damage from some cucumber beetles, so I've been finding them and squashing them. And then I've also had an issue with some caterpillars eating the foliage on here, so I've been trying to manage that as well. I haven't seen any lately, so hopefully what I did is working. The jalapeno bush it took a little bit of a hiatus, and then it got really yellow. I'm not sure if just we got too much water or what, but it's putting out jalapenos again. There's another one down there, one over here. So it's got more buds and more growth now, so it's fixing itself up. This is my Tokyo cucumber plant, and I did just pull my first cucumber off of this, which was about 9 inches. And then I have some other ones popping up, so hopefully they got fertilized well. I actually think this one did, and it is already growing. So yay for more cucumbers. Oh, here's another one. That one's getting fat too. That one definitely got fertilized, or pollinated rather. And these are big enough that they can make a jar of pickles by themselves, but I also what I did with my first one is we ate it some in a salad, and then I've been having it as hummus for a snack today too. So I have a little bit left. Green beans are doing good. You can see I trimmed those up. I think the cucumber beetles have been going after that as well. They've been going after the Tokyo cucumber plant. So I'm just squashing them as I see them, and I'm very cautious about what I use for pests because I don't want anything to harm my pollinators. But I'm still getting some green beans. I've already gotten like 2 servings worth that we cooked up for dinner. So I'll be picking more. Our cayenne pepper plant's doing really well. Getting red. I already have 13 in the house, so we have some more. My husband wants to make his own hot sauce. And as soon as we started picking, it's immediately making more flowers and more cayenne, so that's awesome. Got 1 zucchini. Not too much else going on with these. There's a couple. And I've tried hand pollinating, and sometimes it takes and sometimes it doesn't. So I have 3 or 4 okra in the house, but the okra is doing really well. Growing. Also, I forgot to mention over here in front of the Tokyo cucumbers, I don't remember what all is where. We'll see if it comes up, but in addition to the sale that I got those dahlias in that are in the herb bed, I got some begonias and some freesias, and here I planted begonias. One's like an apricot and then one's like a salmon, but they looked really pretty, so I wanted to add them. These are my cucamelons that I direct sowed, and they're doing great. I had so many more issues this year trying to start them indoors and transplant them than I did last year, so I hope I'm not too late in those. And I have a trellis to put up once they get bigger. That'll kind of go from this bed all the way up to about where the cayennes are, maybe between the cayennes and the green beans. Oh, I better hurry up, that thunder's rolling. In this bed I also planted the other dahlias because I don't think they all fit in the other one, and then this back patch where none of the eggplant seeds popped up, I planted the freesias. My tomato plant is still doing well. I just have to pick them before the birds get them, but still got some tomatoes, more flowers popping up, so that's looking good. This is my lemon cucumber plant, and I planted the other begonias in here. I think I mixed the colors and did some in each spot, but this is going well, and I already have the start of some lemon cucumbers. I got some big ones in here. There's one there. There's one down here somewhere. Where'd you go? There we go. And that one in the back. So I've got some lemon cucumbers popping up, and I'm excited for those as well. This is where my dahlias were. This plant is what gave me my first 3 blooms, and then these 2 are blooming, and they actually look like the same kind, even though this is supposed to be a mix, and it doesn't match anything that's supposed to be in the mix. And then this looks like it's going to be the same. So if all 3 were the same, then I'm probably going to email the company because it was supposed to be a mix, and that's kind of frustrating. This is my bell pepper plant. And I'm going to actually harvest these when I get ready to go in because they were getting chopped up and put into chili tonight. And then hopefully that'll encourage the plant to grow some more. And then I have the same melons I did last year. These are Sakura melons, and I do have some growing. Like that one there, and one up here. And then this one is the Madura melon, which is another softball size sweet melon. And I did have, let's see if I can find it. There's one here, but it hasn't gotten much bigger. But there's one back here that does seem to be growing. And I'm kind of letting them get a little bit more wild than usual. We move them out of the way to mow, and hopefully that'll just keep them growing and making some more. And then this last flower bed is looking really good, and the sunflowers are so pretty. And I have some late gladiolas. So this is the mix of sunflowers, zinnias. There's bachelor buttons mixed in, but really not much has happened with those as of yet. Glads that just are still here from last year that I would like to move next year. And then my lantana decided to reappear. And it's looking really pretty too. The more the merrier, right? So that's what's going on in the garden. I hope you enjoyed taking a look. When it's not impending storms, I would like to do a video and kind of go into more depth of what grows in, what areas, and, just some more information so that I can provide a little bit of knowledge for anyone who needs more information and more education, or just is curious, and people who want to start their own garden. So I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Stay dry. Bye.